very much other than just to introduce Iain Green of Greentrax recordings. And Iain has been a tremendous supporter of the traditional music, Celtic music. I'm sure you're all familiar with his record company, and so I'd like to introduce Iain Green from Greentrax. Thank you very much.
Well, that's very nice of you, because I'm not really going to do anything, and I'm not going to say an awful lot. Just one thing I'm going to say, and I was saying to the lads earlier, I've been in this recording business for 25 years, and you get kind of blasé after a bit, and you think, I've heard it all, I've seen it all, it's all been done. But recently, when the master for this album arrived on my desk, I was blown away. I virtually fell off my seat. It's that good. It really is. Wonderful album by Seudan, and I'm very, very proud to have this on the Greentrax label. Now, that's all I'm going to say, because there's somebody else here more authority than me who's got lots of thanks to make. So I'm going to hand you over to the wonderful Hamish Moore.
I don't have a lot to say either. we're running very late, but I did very specifically want to thank a few very special people without whom this project wouldn't have happened. First of all, there's two key things about Seudan. The first is the pipes. They're a copy of a set made in 1785 in the Inverness Museum, and when I copied them, they play in concert pitch A. So you're at least a semitone and a half away from what you'll be hearing tomorrow on Glasgow Green, down the way. The second is the style of music, which doesn't obey the rules of what's been suggested in the modern 20th century shooters, which lays a big emphasis on technique. We lay an emphasis here principally on rhythm and the links between the music and the Gaelic language and the rhythms of the old hard shoe percussive step dance. The people I'd like to thank, firstly, Hugh Cheap, who led me to the set originally to measure. Hugh is a mine of information, of knowledge on everything to do with bagpipes in Scotland, and he suggested a very beautiful and amazing set. He's written some sleeve notes for the CD, and you'll be able to read more about the history of the set from Hugh's notes. Rod Cameron, the famous Baroque flute maker from Glasgow, now working in Mendocino, helped me measure the set, and Rod's immaculate measuring techniques, which he taught me, I remember well the days that we spent in Inverness Museum measuring them. And I certainly wouldn't have been able to do this as well without Rod's help. So I know he's not here today, but I would like to recognise his part in the project. The late Ian McGee, who worked with me for the best part of 20 years, was an all-round genius and engineer, and was closely involved in the early prototype set in Boxwood. Alistair and his late father Willie, and now Ewan Sinclair, who have been a great support to me over the years. Willie made my first set of pipes, which I still play today, and they're fantastic pipes. You just pick them out of the case and they go. And Alistair has made tools for me and showed me tool making techniques, and been a general great support over the years. I'd like to also mention Lawrence Thompson. You won't get a better bag than from Lawrence of Kinross. Lawrence Thompson has made the bags for the sets. And Tim Gellatry, who works for us, who trained with Sinclair and Son in Leith, and he's been involved in making sets as well. Graham and Ian Stewart, the silversmiths of Dunblane, they made all the mounts for these sets, and when I went to Graham Stewart, I was expecting that he would get molds made and have them cast. He said, no, we're going to make them like they would have been made in the 18th century. And he made mandrels, and he beat the silver round the mandrels and hand-made every single mount for the pipes. They're fantastic craftsmen. I'd like to thank the lads of Seudan who took on the project after it kind of went dormant for a few years, and have run with it and have got us to this stage today. And I would like to finally thank Iain Green, who, with goodwill and good heart and good grace, took on this recording and has brought it out. So thanks, Iain, and to everyone.